Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel Relapse Tackle. Figured out a better way to put those tungsten jigs together, the teardrop tungstens. So check the video out, give it a like, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more. So I kind of have a little bit of a mess going on here. So like the last video, using the same chunk of aluminum, I got a stainless steel bench here. What I did is I actually took a couple pieces of high temp silicone gasket. This is 1 inch wide. Same stuff that I use for making my own jig clamps and stuff. These are not jig clamps that I made, but this material I could use to replace this, and that's one of the reasons why I bought this stuff from McMaster-Carr. I'll leave a link in the description for all the items in the video, but this high temp gasket works really well. So what I did was took a couple pieces of this, cut it. It has an adhesive back to it, and then just placed it on that chunk of aluminum away from that hole a little bit, because I want to leave room for that head. Stuff cuts pretty nice, so just take a scissors. They don't have to be exact. Careful so you don't cut your fingers. But drop these guys on that chunk of aluminum with that hole in there. And then I took this razor blade here, and you line it up with a hole, because this is going to help hold the hook, and you want it to sit on the head so that it's straight up and down. Oh, the adhesive did not stick to the other one, but you'll have that. So then you can take any hook you want that slides into that slot there. So this one is I got a pen mark on my hand, trying to get a pen to work earlier. So this one is one of these do it for the weedless wacky hook. So this is a number 6. So you can set this down in that slot. Oop, it actually dropped into the hole. This one has actually been modified. I just noticed that. Somebody, maybe I did it myself. Now when I drilled holes in, this one, the holes are smaller. Sorry about that. Didn't realize that I did that to that plate, but this one's set the same as the other one. So drop the head in there. Take a little bit of your flux. It's pretty dirty. This is already heating up, ready to rock, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that flux, put it on the hook. Now what I want to do is drop my hook straight down onto that tungsten. And like I said, this gasket material, high temp gasket material, will help hold that hook in place. You just got to get it positioned where you want it, which can be a trick at times. So now that it's down all the way, it's gonna be hard to show you because I can't really tip it. I think it'll move on me. And then I have my solder here. So now we're just gonna, I don't know if I can zoom in or not with this camera. Nope. I gotta get my other camera set up. So you get that in place. And it's just that easy. So in comparison to the old video, much faster when you have something that actually holds the jig, and it's a lot cleaner. Be careful not to touch your soldering iron, but you know, I've never seen that style of hook on an ice fishing jig, but I figured, hey, why not give it a try? And that's the beauty of making your own is you can put a sickle hook on it, you can put a saltwater hook on it, you can put whatever you would like. Or if you want that head further ahead, or you want it back further, or you could make all those changes. Now we're going to use this Mustad hook here. So it's a 90-degree jig hook. So we can just, I got to turn this around for me. Makes it easier for me to see what's going on. But I'm going to try to show you, because this one sets down just a little bit further, so I can probably pick it up without it moving on me. So that hook's already in place and everything. It's a lot easier to get it to where it needs to be. If you run the soldering iron a lot, you can burn the tips up on them though. I'm going to have to get a new, oh, I didn't put any flux on that one. I got ahead of myself. Try and talk and do things. So it doesn't take much. I just put a little bit on there, and this is actually honestly a little excessive. But yeah, drop it down in there. And then get a little bit of the solder on there, little drop on there. And then that flux will help pull that solder down in there. Then you just let it cool. There you have it. Really quick, easy process. And then you just clean it up with a little rubbing alcohol, and then you can paint it just like any other jig. But you want to make sure you clean it up with a little rubbing alcohol, just so that it doesn't have any of that oil from the flux on the jig head. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to check out the link in the description for all the items used, and let me know if you have any issues or anything, and if you want to share your, if you have any problems, or if you had no issues at all. What style hooks you want to use on yours, or what style hooks you've tried to use on yours. Thanks again for watching. Tight lines.